Today, I'm going to talk about the Jetsons. And the Jetsons is one of my favorite cartoons. I used to watch the Jetsons in the late 1980s, 1990s, and also Boomerang other before the Jetsons season 2 and season 3 came out on DVD. I talk about that later. And the Jetsons was put out by Hanna-Barbera, and the Jetsons was popular enough that in the late 1980s they came back with new episodes. You also got like an anime TV movie, anime movie. They also had there was also Jetsons comic books, video games. 1990 there was the Jetsons cereal. In 1990s, the Jetsons appeared in the Radio Shack commercials. So yeah, so the Jetsons, the Jetsons first came out on TV on ABC in 1962 through 1963. It was on prime time. And I'm going to be showing you my DVD collection of the Jetsons. I'm going to talk about the cartoon, the Jetsons, and show you the DVD itself. So yeah. So the Jetsons is about it takes place in the future. They're the people that they live up in the sky. They drive flying cars. There's like robots, machines, technology. And you got this family called the Jetsons. You got George, Jane, Judy, Elroy, Astro, and Rosie. Rosie's a maid, and she's also part of the family. And this is season 1 has 24 episodes, and this is the front, and this is the back. And the back has lists of the bonuses. And you take this out, all lowercase. So it looks like. This one, you got the list of episodes. Right there has the trivia. And underneath there, right there, has the answers to the trivia. And this with this 2. Right there, this 2. This 3, right there. And this 4. Let me show you what these looks like. So right there, that's this 1, this 2, 3, and 4. And show you what it looks like in the background if you take the disc out. I'm going to take one of them. So if you take the disc out, that's what you get. Background, just the sky. Pretty much all the background looks just the same. You get the sky, so you're not missing anything. So if you like the Jetsons or a huge fan of Jetsons and you don't have this, you should definitely get this. And then so 1985 through 1987. So 1985 they brought back the Jetsons with new episodes, and they they call it season 2. And this DVD, you got this DVD has 21 episodes. And I like the front cover. You see the Astro driving the car. Everybody looks happy, and George is on top hanging like screaming. So it has special features like all extra. So in season 2, the Jetsons season 2, they had another character living the Jetsons. Who also became, part of the family. And his name is Orbity. He's right there. So this looks like there. And you see George is laying on the chair, and you see Rosie right there. And if you take this 4 out, you see Astro, Jane, Judy, and you see Elroy right there between the thing. So let's see. So it's only 3 discs. So this 1, this 2, and this 3. So that's his season 2, volume 1, 21 classic episodes. So if you like just in season 2, you should definitely get this. Yeah. And then finally, one archive, they put out the Jetsons season 2, volume 2. And that's the front. And that's the back. And it's only 3 discs. You got this 1, this 2, and this 3. And the thing about I like what they did. They list the episodes on the disc. Like they could have they also could have they also could put the list episodes on here because the DVD case is clear, so they could done that way or on the back if they wanted. So at least they list episodes on disc, so yes, you do know which episode you get and stuff. So and you only could get this at one archive. And if there's 2 other ways to get this besides one archive, Amazon.com or eBay. And finally, the Jetsons season 3. It only has 10 episodes. That's the front, and that's the back. So yeah, so the Jetsons season 2, volume 2, and season 3 has no special features. So I'm okay with that. And I'll show you what this looks like. Yeah. Season 3, the Jetsons 3 season 3. The only DVD complaint I have, the one complaint I have about the season 3 of the Jetsons of DVD I have, they don't list no episodes. And this is I didn't have a problem. They wanted to use a black case, they could have list episodes on this like they did with season 2, volume 2. Well, they could have lists on back of DVD in small print, like maybe like right here, like on here and stuff. So they could have done that way. So yeah, and then so season two and season 3 of Jetsons came out in 1985 to 1987, and then 1990 1985 to 1987, and they made a movie. It was called The Jetsons Meet the Flintstones, and this was part of the let me see. Yeah, the Hanna-Barbera Superstars 10. And I like this one a lot. And it's about the Jetsons. They accidentally went back in time and they meet the Flintstones. So if you like the Flintstones and the Jetsons, and if you didn't see this, you should definitely see this. And I like this cover. Like you see Astro and Dino together. The Jetsons, George, Jane, and Elroy are driving Fred's and Wilma's car, and Fred and Wilma are driving Jane's car. So it's pretty cool and stuff. And that's the back. So has no special features. Show what this looks like. And then in 1988 on the Hanna-Barbera Superstars 10, they made Rockin' with Judy Jetson. I never seen this. I remember the 1990s on Disney Channel. They used to advertise Rockin' with Judy Jetson, but I never saw it. And I only saw it the first time when I got this on DVD. And there's the front and the back. And Rockin' with Judy Jetson, I thought it was okay. The movie reminds me of one of the episodes from season 1, and it has to do with Judy, something with music, and like something happens, like something with music, like a rock star, and then you have like this bad guy who hates music, and it's like show you what the bad guy looks like. That's her. So if you like Judy Jetson, you should definitely see this, because this Rockin' with Judy Jetson pretty much should focus on Judy Jetson. Like I felt like the whole movie was about Judy Jetson. Like yeah, so I liked it. Thought it was okay. And yeah. And then 1990, they made an animated movie called Jetsons the Movie. I saw this in the movie theaters. And that's the front, and that's the back. And the Jetsons the Movie was put out by Universal Pictures. And the Jetsons the Movie is about George. He got a promotion, and he got another job, like another company. So him and the family, they moved to a different place because of George got a new job, and something happens at his job. I don't want to give it away. and George, Judy, Elroy, Jane, they meet all like families. They meet like a family that's robots, and Elroy becomes friends with their son, and they just meet like another family that they're like creatures, and Elroy becomes friends with their kid, and there was also another creatures. I should see them later and stuff. I liked this. So I remember seeing this. I saw this in theaters. So I have I tell you one of my complaints I have about Justice movie. They pretty much when they made Justice the movie, they pretty much got the original voice actors doing it, and there was two there was two people voice actors that passed away when the movie was like almost getting made and stuff. One of them was Mel Blanc, and the other person does voice. I don't remember his name, but he does the voice of George. And the complaint I have about this movie, I was happy they got all the original voice actors. Originally, Janet Waldo, I'm sorry if I say her name wrong. She does the voice of Judy, but in Jetsons the movie, she got replaced by a pop singer named Tiffany. And Tiffany, she does the voice of Judy in Jetsons the movie. And I don't have nothing against Tiffany, but I wish they would let Janet Waldo do the voice of Judy. So yeah. And the DVD has no special features. That's what DVD looks like, yeah. This was put out by Universal Pictures. So let me see. So okay, so Jetson Season 2, Volume 2. Season 3. Jetsons Meet the Flintstones. And Rockin' with Judy Jetson. You only can get these at one archive. Like I said before, but if you want the two places you can get these, the ones I just showed you, you can get them at Amazon.com or eBay. This, and this, when these first came out, you could get these in retail stores. But let's say if you went to retail stores and you can't find these DVDs, you could get, like I said before, you get Amazon.com or eBay. And I want to show you something like a magazine. And this is comic scene, and talk about the Jetsons, the movie. Show you the front. And that's the back. So I want to show you they talk about the Jetsons. I want to show you okay. So yeah, I'll show you that picture. So there we go. So you see Elroy and the robots. I don't remember his name in the movie. That was what I was telling you about. And you see those creatures, the parents and the kid. That was telling you about. Like, Elroy becomes friends with their kid. So yeah. Yeah, that's it. So if you like Jetsons movie, you want to get this, you could. So that's about it.